Hi there. All right, so we're on number 3 on equivalent ratios. And what I went ahead and did was I underlined peaches and I underlined the first number that they gave us because 2 is the first number, and the first thing that they mentioned in this fruit salad are cups of peaches. And then I circled the cherries and I circled the number 3 because 3 was mentioned second and cherries was mentioned second. Okay? All right. So what it's talking about in all of this is Fred's going to make 60 total cups, okay, of fruit salad. And in order to make this just one time, okay, if he needs 2 cups of peaches and 3 cups of cherries, how much is that all together? Great. Yes. 5, okay, total cups to make this recipe one time, okay? But he wants to make it, he wants to have 60 total cups. So we want to think about how many times he's going to make this. How many times can 5 fit into 60? That's the question right now, okay? So how many times can 5 fit into 60? Probably your age, or the age that you are turning soon, which is, that's right, 12. Very good. So we're going to multiply these top numbers by 12, because it's like if you make a recipe at your house and you're going to make it multiple times, you have to multiply all of the ingredients by how many times you want to make this. So what is 2 times 12? Excellent, 24. And then 3 times 12 is 36. Excellent. So top numbers peaches, bottom numbers cherries. And looking back at the question, it says, how many cups of peaches will Fred need to make 60 cups of fruit salad? Well, how many cups of peaches? Beautiful. So I'm going to write here 24 cups. They really don't give you that much space. Of peaches. Okay? I think you're doing great. All right. And sometimes it's just a matter of dusting those skills off. They're there. We just haven't used ratios for a while. Okay. A community garden center hosts a plant giveaway every spring to help community members start their gardens. Last year, the giveaway supported 50 families. Okay, 50 families by giving away 150 plants. That's nice. Based on this ratio, how many plants? Notice what was mentioned first. That's right, Pflanze, or plants. Will the center give away this year in order to support 65 families? Okay, so let's see here. They first told us 50 families. Okay, families. In order to give away 150 plants. All right. Now, some of you, I guarantee you, probably notice this quicker than others. So think, if you notice something similar between these two, okay, think about it. How could we make them smaller? What is their GCF? What is the biggest number you can think of that fits into both of these? Exactly, 50. All right, so let's divide both sides by 50 to make the numbers smaller so that it'll be easier to compare. All right, 50 divided by 50 is? That's right. So for one family, how many plants did they get? Do you already know? Wonderful, 3 plants. Okay, so this is the question it's asking. Based on this ratio, how many plants will the center give away this year in order to support 65 families? Okay, well, if we know one family gets 3 plants, we want to know This center is thebomb.com, and they're going to do this for 65 families. So we got to multiply this by 65. Okay, they're going to do it multiple times. Okay, well, let's crush the numbers. 65 times 3. Do the ones place first. What is 3 times 5? 15, that's right. 5, carry the 1. What is 6 times 3 plus 1? Beautiful. All right. So 195 plants is our final answer. And you can see how messy my work is. So please be sure to circle your answer. And something I just thought of with the Bucks method that might help you is we need to box the question. Especially, it almost feels like ELA since the question's so long. All right, I'll do much better. Here we go. The first week of January, there are 49 dogs and 28 cats in an animal shelter. Throughout the month, the ratio of dogs, okay, to cats remains the same. The last week of January, there are 20 cats in the shelter. Now, look. I'm going to box it. See, I told you I'd do a better job. How many dogs are there? Okay, so let's first write the first ratio they gave us. Oops, 48 dogs compared to 28 cats. Sorry, cats. Okay, is there a number you can think of, a factor that could go into both of these? Okay, because I want to work smarter, not harder. So if we make our numbers smaller, it's going to be much, much easier to crush this question. All right, so what is the GCF, or the biggest number you can think of that would go into 48 and 28? Well, 7 wouldn't work, would it? How about 4? Yeah, okay. So we're going to divide both of them by 4. 48 divided by 4 is... Nice. 12 dogs compared to 28 divided by 4, 7 cats. Okay? All right. So their question was, the last week of January, there are 20 cats in the shelter. How many dogs are there? Okay? All right. So let's see here. Now, we can't really think of a number where we could easily multiply in order to get 7 to 20, right? Okay, so let's think about what we could do. What if we, let's see. Right now I'm thinking about what we could multiply that would help us get to something close.